Hello there, it's time to tell you in detail about the build. His main feature is his high survivability, but he can't shut down all Uber bosses unless you're good at dodging them. His damage is enough for that, but most modern Uber bosses can shoot you with one shot, despite his survivability. So can 95% of the builds in this league. But this build covers the rest of the game content without any problems, as well as any maps with any boosts except the health steal restriction and mana regeneration ban. Now let's take a closer look at the build. A key item that summons our spiders, which do damage. We don't need any corrupting on it, unless we can get a radius increase for the weapon in Harvest. Gloves can be taken with curse enemies with Despire on hit. This will significantly increase the damage dealt by spiders. I like these boots best because they give us great mobility, and with the oil we have to enchant them with a passive from the Testudo skill tree. It is recommended to buy a helmet with a labyrinth enchantment on Spirit Offering. The amulet is needed so that the temporal chains does not reserve mana, it must be enchanted with charisma. Rings need a lot of health, resistance to all the elements. One of them must have dexterity. In a unique belt put the best stones that we can find. A good choice would be health and attack speed minions, as well as flat damage. The Squire will give our spiders a lot of damage. Enlighten support level 4 is important, because without it our auras won't fit. Also, pay attention to the alternative quality of the stones. Now let's break down the key points of the skill tree. Such clustered gems are not cheap, it is important for us to close the missing elemental and chaos resistances. Also look for health on clusters, but they are usually times more expensive. An important option for these clusters is the 12 passives, 35% increased effect, and 3% attack speed. Timeless Jewel will need to change with Divine Orbs, see on screen for necessary passives. Also, this jewel makes us wear 4 flasks instead of 5. I tried for you to highlight all the necessary passives from the tree. With these jewels, we get immunity to poison and bleeding, as well as a lot of block. The red nightmare must stand in a certain place. In the remaining slots insert a unique jewel, and rarity jewel like the one we have in the belt. Here are my personal perfect set of flax. Gain charges when you are hit, rare. Pantheon choose according to your feelings. I like the most immunity to burning ground. In this league I very many times died from the burning ground. Take anti-stun with a lot of blocks. I do not see such a need, but see for yourself. Good luck and have a lot of fun, Exile.